Okay, I think you can hear me. Again, I warmly welcome all of you on behalf of Zonal Office Gampaha. Uh, and this is our, I think, fourth seminar held on English medium. Today I am going to do this seminar on HTML. Our lesson is HTML. So I wish to continue that. Yes. Uh, I think you can see this. Yes. Uh, yes. Are there any? Okay, right. uh, I will manage it later on. Is it just a moment, please? Right. I think it will be okay now. Right. Yes. I think the voice is now, the voice may be clear now. All right, right, okay. Now I am going to explain you what is this HTML. So here, HTML is, HTML stand for Hypertext Markup Language. Uh, that is not a usual language, just like our programming language. It is not a programming language actually. So here you can see it. Okay, I think you can see both. I will keep this as the you will be able to watch the all these my explanation and the slideshow both. So uh, this language was introduced by Tim Berners-Lee in 1990. Those are not so necessary for our O-level exam. But anyway, it is better to mention here. This is not a computer language or programming language like Pascal, Java, Python, or C++. Actually, HTML is not a programming language. HTML we use to develop the web pages. That means these tags, we normally use tags to write these HTML codes. Here we use those tags as these are the tags, you know those. Uh, what we write in tags, what we write in tags, the web browser can read. What we uh, write in tags, the web browsers can read them. Okay, what are these web browsers? Here are some web browsers. These are the web browsers. You know that here the very popular web browser as Google Chrome, Firefox, and Safari, Internet Explorer. Now newly introduced Microsoft Edge and Opera. These are the web browsers. So you have to recognize the some of the symbols and the name of the web browsers because there can be some questions on that. And then uh, to create a web page, yes, when we develop a web page we can use some that mean uh, web pages can be used in web authoring tools, and that mean we can create web pages using web authoring tools. Let's see what are the web authoring tools. And also we can create a web page using content management system. Now what are the things that we use to create web pages? In every web page we write in HTML. කියන්නේ whether we use these web authoring tools or content management system, any of these, the tags are written in HTML. Tags are in HTML. Okay. So now what is this web authoring tools? These are the web authoring tools. That means actually to develop the web pages, there are certain or the special web software for that purpose. To developing the web pages, there are for that purpose there are softwares. Those are we called as web authoring tools. So here are some examples, just like this CK editor, the Blue Griffin, here are some composer. These are very famous one, just like Dreamweaver and Front Page. They are we have to buy. These are free. And Notepad also HTML editor we can use. By using these web authoring tools, we can create web pages. I think it is clear. Now, what is it again? HTML tags. In using HTML, we can create web pages. So when we develop web pages, we can use web authoring tools. Web authoring tools are special or software for that purpose. For developing web pages, there are softwares. Those softwares are mentioned as CK Editor, Blue Griffin, Front Page, Dreamweaver. These are the some examples for those web authoring tools. Okay, then earlier it mentioned as content management system. What are these content management system? Actually, we can create a web page uh, online or using this content management system. That means the example for these content management systems are Drupal, Joomla, and WordPress. Online also we can create these web pages and offline also. If we create a web page using offline, then we have to use a WAM server. Like this WAM server. Otherwise, we cannot create because this content management system are based on server environment. We have to create a web page under server environment. So our computer has to make the server environment using this WAM server. Otherwise, we have to create those web pages online. Online, then when we create web pages online, we need not this WAM server because internet is based on server. Then websites can be divided into two as static websites and dynamic websites. Websites we divide into two as static websites and dynamic websites. Okay, what are these static websites? Yes, static websites. Static websites we create in our local machine, that means in our PC, right? Uh, Without internet connection we can do that. And here these websites for the static websites, normally we use these CK editor, Blue Griffin, Front Page, those are. But today I am going to use this Notepad very easily. We can use Notepad, right? So what are the differences between this static website and dynamic websites? When we create a static websites, those static websites are not so attractive because we develop it ourselves. It depends on our creations. Okay, then but there is a good security for these uh, static websites. There is a good security and do not depend on third party. That means we do not depend on some other software. Just like if we develop using content management system, then we are in another template. Someone built up templates we work, right? So those templates can be changed here. Dynamic websites change the appearance always. That means we normally work in templates. So these templates time to time change. And these monotonous mean the old web developers select the most appropriate, most attractive web template. So when we develop a website, most of the websites are equal because everybody try to select the attractive one. So the in that way, that is what monotonous. The appearance is similar appearance in most of the web pages when select the Joomla or WordPress or Drupal like that. And here less security, that's why I mentioned, because all the content are not in our machines, they are in another place, that means in another server, we don't know where it is. And very attractive, the we can develop a website very attractive manner using these dynamic websites. Some examples for those are just like those websites from our ministry, and they are these dynamic websites. And here, then now we are coming to the HTML. So when we develop a website using HTML, we can divide. A web page can be divided into two in as head part and body part. So we can divide the web page into two as head part and body part. Here is the head part of a web page, right? Here is the head part of a web page as HTML, head, title. Again, we close the head. Where do we write these? Normally, we write these in using the notepad. Okay. So, then this is the body part. Body part is what we redo the content of the web pages in body part, right? Now here the body part, the tags in body part, that's we are going to study the tags in body part, because all the that mean according to our syllabus, the tags that include our syllabus we are going to study here. So you will get the paper those tags. So here another important thing is a tag can be categorized into three main parts, just like element, attribute, and value. So most of the most of the tag, these three parts include. What are those three parts? Element, attribute, and the value. So here let's take this tag, this tag. Font is element, size is attribute, and the value is that 5. So in under one element there can be many attributes and many values, so you have to remember that also. So from here, uh, now I am going to use this in our web. Let's create a web page now using these tags. Let's create a web page from the beginning. Okay, now I am going to do that, and here I need for that. Now I close this presentation, and I want to uh, open Notepad. Here is a notepad that I have already used these tags. So I will create using this notepad separate one. Okay, right. Then I will log into this. Especially I want to create I will open this folder. Now, normally when we create a website, we have to open a new folder because the content we store in that folder. It is the easiest method. So in that way, here I have used HTML tags like this, right? So, okay. This is the notepad that I have created. I will show you first. I will show you the output of the web page. The paper also. O-level paper also gives us the output like this, and we have to write the tags for that output. So it is better if I show you the output we are going to build up the web page, right? this is the web page I am going to build up, right? This is the web page I am going to build up. So I will close it again, right? Let's build up the web page from the beginning. From the beginning, let's build up the web page. Now I open Notepad. Here I open the Notepad. How do you open a Notepad? Because actually this HTML is a practically we can study it very easily, right? Practically we can easily study it. So that's why I'm going to practically develop a web page and study these tags, right? Okay. Notepad. I will search as Notepad. This is my Notepad. I'll open a new notepad. This is the new notepad. Okay. So I hope to copy and paste the tags, because if I write it using my keyboard, it will take a little bit time. So it is easy to copy paste and do this, right? So here is the uh, notepad. I can actually save this and show you, but better we can see it part by part and tags by tags. Now earlier I told you that a web page can be divided into two, as head part and body part. So this is the head part. This is the head part. I will copy this head part like this and uh, copy, and I will paste it here. I use the shortcut for paste. Yes, this is the uh, head part. Now, what is the need of this head part? We have to consider what is the need of this head part for a web page. Actually, you know that there is a title bar in every software. Every output of a software, there is a title bar. So in the same way, we have a title in every web page. There is a title in every web page. That is what here we are going to write, right? I will show you some titles of the web page. Here you see I have opened some. Okay, I am going to yes, there are some question. If you have any question, please ask me. Okay, I will tell everything that. Okay, right. Then here I open a new page, and I am going to write it there. Let's write NI. Okay, that is our NI for uh, connected with our education, National Institute Education. So here is the NIE website, right? In NIE website, I will minimize. Okay, here you see this is what we call, here you see NIE Google search. NIE is the title of the web page. Okay. NIE, the title is always top of the website. So that is what we are going to write as head part. In head part, there is the title of the web page. So always the title is here. Now here is the NIE is the title. So we can create our website and get it here. අපි මෙතෙන්ට අරගෙන බලමු මේ website එක whether the title comes here. Okay, right. I will keep it here like this, and now I can save this website. I can save this website. I am going to save it like this. This is how we save a website, web page, file, save as, file, save as. Now just let what is the name of the web page. Actually I have created this web page, so easily I can create this, because some most of the student here also have seen this, because I have taught this some weeks back. The same thing I am doing, because this is the seminar for all the school students in Gampaha zone. So I am going to do it without considering that. So I will give it here as the name for the website as Sigiriya. Okay, Sigiriya, dot HTML. Now here when we create a website, web page, definitely we have to use dot html, that is the extension of website, because a computer identify with this html and then it opens with the browser. That is the need of html. Is it clear? If we use a text file, it won't open as a website. If I use a text as extension as text, it is a text file, not a website. To to be a website, to identify the computer as website or web page, we have to mention the extension html. Now you know that you have done this pascal. When we use this pascal using the notepad, then we use as dot pas, then it can be opened with the pascal compiler. So the same thing, the computer identify a file with the extension. Okay, that's why we here mention as html. Okay, now I give here as all files, and here all files. This is in here. This website is here. uh, okay, I will save it here. But there is another Sigiriya. Yes, so I will write it here as Sigiriya 2. Okay, because there is a earlier I may save this with this name, right? Sigiriya 2. So our website is what? Sigiriya 2. Let's see that I will close it here. I will close this NIE. We need not that NIE, so I close it. And now we can open our website here, Sigiriya 2. Let's see. Yes, this is the Sigiriya 2. You can see this. This is what I mentioned here. When we write notepad some tags, and when we give a extension as html, then the html, because of html, it understood this is that is why here it is in web browser. Okay, I told you that these tags are for the uh, instructions to a web browser. That means web browser can read these tags. What we write in tags, the web browser can read. And the page open with HTML. That's why when I give the extension as HTML, it open with the web browser. It identified in web browser. I think it is clear the students. Okay. Now I double click and open it. Here you see our page come to here. You see here. Now there is no anything in the body of the web page, because we did not write anything still. But here we wrote the what do you call that? Sigiriya. Sigiriya is the title of the website. You see here, we can change it and study it. Okay. So I will close this also, minimize it, and now we need only the output as here. And here is what we get the source, and here is our website. Here is the Sigiriya. Okay. Now I can change this title as let's write and see the title. I will write it as Anuradhapura. I will save it like this. Save. Okay. Then you see the output here. That's why I want to show you here. I did not refresh it. When I, as soon as I refresh, this Sigiriya become Anuradhapura. You see, you see here. I think you can see this. Here you see Anuradhapura, right? So this is what we call as, if I enlarge this, it become the half of the here you see right here Anuradhapura. I think now you can understand what is this, what is the need of this title. Okay, so because when you are developing a website, you should need a good understanding. That's why I'm explaining it further and further. So here in head part, we can divide the web page into two, as head part and body part. So in head part, use of head part is to show a title of the web page. I think it is clear. Okay, right. Then we are going to write the body part. We can keep it here like this, and I will get the source here. The source mean the everything I have written here. So this is what we open as body. Okay, normally we open the body part using the body tag, and I copy it here. Uh, okay, I can even write it here because only one word no. So I will do that. Keep a space and I write body. This is body. Okay. Now all the text now I am going to write in the in body of the web page. Okay. Now one by one, let's copy it to here. Right. I will get it here. Uh, Body BG color. Okay. Here body BG color. The tags body BG color is used for what? So I will explain each tag when I after copy and show you the output. Okay, so I will copy it here. uh, Body BG color. Better I will stop the end the web page using this. What is the how do we close the web page? When we open a tag, we have to close it. So I will use body like this. And how do you close a tag? By using this backslash. Now I close body. This is the end of the web page. Finally, I do that, but it is better I can write end like this. HTML. Okay. Here, now I can save this, right? Save. And where do I get the output? With my browser. Here is my browser. So I will go there and refresh it. Here is the browser. I can refresh it. What is that tag mean? What is the meaning of this tag? Body BG color. Body BG color mean background color. Okay. To make the background color, I have asked to yellow. Turn the background color as yellow, right? When I refresh it, it will turn into black, yellow. Here you see. So the same thing very easily we can do here. This is online writing of tags. This is the here we can use very easily. Here you see the same thing here, right? And then output is here, input is here. I will use that also here. Very easily we can see the here you see body BG color. When run it turns. Okay, the same thing we can use. This is online, right? This is online HTML editor with the output. So we can use both here, right? Only the thing is if you use here something just like get image, then we cannot choose the images in my computer. Okay, so we can use both these, right? මං හිතන්නේ අපි මෙහෙම කරන එක තමයි වඩාත් හොඳ. We can write tags one by one here, right? Okay. Here is the then next one. Next tag I am going to write is this. Here are my source marquee. Now what does the mean marquee? When do we use a marquee and what is marquee? Actually marquee is a we can uh, move a text or a image. We can move text or image or anything that we contain in the body of the web page. We can move it from any direction, but default it runs normally. It runs from right to left because no attributes here in our syllabus. There is no attributes for marquee, just the marquee. Okay, so let's try that as in the syllabus. Here that I will write it here. H4, let's protect our heritage. I will copy it here, copy, and I paste it into my web page here. Okay, let's say that H4, let's protect our heritage. Now, the other thing that we have to study is this tag H tag. So let's see the output of this H tag, right? So we can get it here output. So I will write it here, keep it here. And first I need to save it. File, save, and here we can refresh and see it. You see here, let's protect our heritage. I will make it H. Now, meanwhile, we can study. Actually, I am going to, I thought to use this marquee tag. Meanwhile, using the marquee tag, we can study the other tag, H1 tag. H tag. So here I have used the H4. I will change it to H1. uh, here that is not so important to change here, but finally we can do that. This is the important, so I will use H1 and see the changes happening here. So I want to change, save this first, file, save, and here we can refresh it and see the difference. Here you see this is the biggest size of the H1 tag. Now you need a good understanding of what is the need of H tag. H for what? H for heading. So what are the features in this tag? You see that the uh, fonts are normally in black, that mean bold. Okay, normally we know that heading always in bold, and so it is also bold. uh, Now here we can see that this tag, let's see that this tag, I will use it here too. You can see the font becomes smaller. I will save it. Easy to use shortcut in the keyboard is control S and save, and here we can refresh. Here you see it makes smaller because H2. And I use here, oh, I can use even like this also. I will put copy and paste several, uh, control V and control V and control V. I use 2, and here I will make it again 1, here 2, and here 3, and here 4. Most of the student knows that this works only up to 6. This H tag works up to 6, right? When we save and see the output, we can understand that here save and here refresh. You see it becomes smaller and smaller. I will use it one more, two more. Let's see, 7, here 4, and copy and use it, paste, and make as 4, 5, 6. Up to 6 it works, and I will use it here 7 also. Okay. And control S for save, and here refresh. Yes, there are some questions. What are those questions? Yes, marquee tag. Definitely, we have to use to end the marquee tag. Still, I did not use marquee tag because I am telling you about the H tag, because this is very important. Most of the in every past papers, in every past paper, last past papers, this H tag was there in the paper. That's why I'm going to tell you with the details, right? Otherwise, I could explain very briefly, but I write and show you the difference of this H tab because it is very important, right? So I used here, here's question. Yes, yes, of course, very good. Uh, Rhythmi told me that all the N tags are H4. That's why I told you that this is not so important, right? But the starting tag is very important. Here only we have to close it, right? uh, Actually that is correct. Now I am if I change this also, it will take some time, no, that's why I'm only change the opening tags, right? 7, and now I save it, and let's see the output. Let's see the output here. Refresh. Here you see, this is what I want to mention you. Here you see, this is the default size of the HTML. Here default size, it works up to, it works up to 6. If I use another tag, you can see the other change. Here I will use again 8th one, right? Copy and control V, and I change it as 8. but it won't 8. But, now you can see one more. තව එකක් අපි use කරමු. Then here I will use it as 9. But you can see the no difference whether it is 7, 8, 9. It should be smaller and smaller, no, but it won't. Here I save it as like this. Save and refresh. You see what happened here? Now when we use that h tag, it next line, it get the next line. But here you see it all appear in the one line because these are not the headings, right? Whether we use this h tag, there are no more headings. Here from 7, 8 up to any number, it won't headings. There are no more headings. So you have to remember that this heading works up to 6 only. I think it is clear now. So I am going to clear all these, right? Is it okay, Lamai? Here, H tag, whether it is H, it work up to 6, right? H1 is the biggest size. Here you see, after H6, there are no more headings. That's why they are in the same line. It won't go here to next line, right? As they are heading, it goes to next line, right? So I will clear it now. I think if there is any problem up to here, please ask me. If there is any problem from the up to here, right? So I will clear. Okay, I deleted 10. Let's use here not the H1 but H3, 4, 5 like that. Oh, okay, 4. Let's use the 4. H1 tag. Now it is okay. Opening tag also H4 and the closing tag also H4. Now I am going to use the marquee. So how we use marquee? MARQUE is marquee. If I use this marquee without closing, what we input here will marquee. Okay, so I have to close when open the marquee. But without, as there is no any uh, here nothing include as there is no any tag, so we can just save and see the output. Here I save, and when I refresh everything delete and it start to mark. You see here, you see it is coming here. Still it is moving. Yes. Let's protect our heritage. This is how the marquee. Okay, this is we call as marquee. So you can practice actually these everything you can practice. And actually you can remember these tags by practicing, okay, without just reading the books and just go through the past papers is not sufficient. So you must make your own web page using these tags. Okay, you have time, so I can help even for that. If you need these tags I can give, and it is better you can write it. Then let's protect our heritage. What is the next one? And we can close it here. uh, Copy, and I will paste it here, but I don't close it here. You see, I don't use the slash and show you what happened when I use the other tag. Okay, then let's get my source here. What then? Yes, font tag. I am going to use this font tag. Yes, here. I will take this later on. Okay, copy, and I will use it here. Control V. I leave a space to see this. Easily you can identify them. Here, font size. That means now I can use to edit the font two tags. What are those two tags? H tag I can use to edit the font. Here font tag, especially font tag I can use here. Font, this is the element of the font and this is the attribute I told you when I categorized that at the very first introduction of the lesson. uh, uh, Three parts of a tag. So this is that example. This is only one element. Under this font element there are many. Let's see how many attributes. Size is attribute, color is attribute, face is attribute. Okay, so there are values here as inverted commas. 8, and here in hexa value color has mentioned uh, yes, that's right. Anjali, here, when I open this tag, right, it is only sufficient to open. Now, I think you may not clear understand what is the meaning of this clause. That's why I am going to show you. Okay, just a moment. That's what I am going to show you what is the need of this clause in tag. Okay, here font size, and now Sigria Rock Palace will appear as here. Okay, I will save this, save, and show you the marquee here, nothing here. You can see that in my web page. It is better. Right, here you see this is our web page, and when I, as soon as I refresh, it will appear. uh, Here you see everything. Where is the head? Yeah, here you see this is also marquee, and our heading also marquee. Why? Because I did not close that. Now I think you can understand what is the need of this closing the tag when we open, right? Now I close it. You see here again. Here you see this is what we want to marquee, but the heading also, the heading of this web page also marquee. Right, now we have to stop it, right, because we did not close it, the tag. That's why it is marquee. Here I used the closing tag, then it will stop the marquee of the second heading. Our heading will now stop. Okay, as soon as I refresh it, it won't marquee. Here you see, here you see, now only this is marquee. Now I think you can understand what is the need of these opening and closing tags. Need of open and closing tag. Here you see body BG color we use for background color. Marquee, when we open the marquee, it start marquee. But if we don't close it, everything marquee here, right? That's why we close something. Now, and the other thing, I think it is okay now. Now you see here, our Sigiriya Rock Palace is left aligned. Normally default is left aligned, right? Default in website is left aligned. That's why Sigiriya Rock Palace is left aligned. Now I want to make it center. So I will use the tag here as center. Here, that's why I only copied to show you that. Here, so I will use this, and for B tag for bold, right? I will get it, copy. Uh, I will keep it here, and here, let's, here we have to normally use it top. Okay, control V, center. Now what happened? Now will happen two things. What are those two things? This Sigiriya Rock Palace will center and B for bold. You can see these changes. Now I file, save, and take it here. And now you see what are the changes will happen. This font will turn into dark, that means bold, and it will become center, right? Let's refresh. You see, is it clear? Yes, this is how the function in the HTML works. Okay, so then another tags we are going to use here. Yes, are there any questions? Yes, size element, of course. Uh, yes, very good. You are reminding me everything. Thank you. And yes, here, as I told you that there are font element is font. Under element, there can be one attribute, two attribute, three attributes. Yes, there are three attributes. For those three attributes, three values, just like size equal 8 and color here. And we can even write it with the word also, this color, and also in hexa value. Okay. Yes, dear, what is the line break? Okay. Okay. When we come to a line break, I will explain that. Okay. Here still we need not, I think up to here we need the line break. Now we are going to add some images. Then you can easily understand what are these line break. Okay. Font size, here we have that breaking tag, line break, but I don't use that. After I use this tag, I will show you why I need that breaking tag. Okay, here IMG SRC, I will use this tag like this. Okay. Uh, if I take first one, I think better. I will use this tag only. That means this is for image. Okay. Image tag, I will copy it only one tag and show you the difference. Yes. Okay. Here is my page that I am developing now. So I will use it here. Okay. That means Sigria Rock Palace as heading, and under heading I am going to use a image. Use an image. Okay. Here is the tag for images, src img src. I will break it into two because then you can easily see it as my web browser then make a okay. I will make it two as here, then you can see it easily. IMG, here you know that IMG is for image and this is the element and this is the attribute, and here Sigiriya for J5F format image J5F format. So here you see that we have to mention the name of the image here, Sigiriya 4, and this is the format of the image format. And here ALT equal image of Sigiriya Rock Palace. Width is the width of the image. Okay, with we have to give the width and height of the image. So here is the height. So according to this width and height, this height is small and width is bigger in this image. So let's see that image. I will mm, save it here like this. File, save, and let's see the output here. How is the image appearance? Let's see. I will refresh it. You see what happened? Now actually I wanted to keep this image under this topic. What happened now? Why it is there? That's what some student asked me to explain what is a line break. Now we have to use a line break here. Okay, for that we use BR tag. Now let's see here. Uh, Now if I write it in my notepad, spacing and keeping spacing, it won't work with the browser, right? Browser don't mind them whether I leave a line and write, and it don't mind, the browser don't mind. It always, we have to give instructions. The all these tags are instructions, so only the web browser follow the instruction. Whether the way of writing, it does not matter, right? It don't mind whether of writing, way of writing. මම දැන් මෙතන මේක මේ කඩලා මෙහෙම ලිව්වයි කියලා ඒක මේක appear වෙන්නේ නැහැ, right? So I have to give the instructions as I will write it here. uh, BR tag, I want to use BR tag. What is BR tag, lamai? Now BR, now here in BR tag, here I use this tag BR. In BR tag normally we use this backslash end, backslash end like this. This is how the BR tag, right? There is no open and close tag. This BR tag also such empty tag. So the slash should be end of BR tag, right? Then let's see what happened. I use here control S for save, and now you can see this image will come here. Refresh. You see, I think now you can understand what is the tags so far we have used. Here you see body, and this is the head part here, body. Body BG color, because we need three parts. That's why here is the element and here attribute. Then we use a marquee. Marquee is used for move any object or text. Now we can, if I close this, if I remove this slash, what will happen? මම දැන් මේ මාකී එකේ තියෙන මේ close එක අයින් කරනවා. What will happen ළමයි? And save. Now you can understand what will happen. Yes, can you imagine? Yes, okay, I will explain empty tags. Now, can you tell me what happened when I remove this marquee slash, that mean close? Uh, it won't stop mean what will happen hereafter? Yes, yes, that's right, Vidushi. Everything move, everything that I have enter will move. Okay, let's see that. Api eka balamu. Here I save and refresh. You see, now you see everything marquee. That's what I wanted to show you that even the objects can be moved. Okay, that's why I remove that tags and show you. You see here? Yes. Now I can stop it. How do I stop it? By using this slash. බලන්න මේ චූටි slash එකක් කරන වැඩේ. Yes. Stop everything. Okay. Uh, yes, yes. That's why. Right. Okay. Now I think because I want to make you knowledge by these small things even. Right. I want to understand very well what is this slash and what is this close tag and everything. That's why I use again and again. Right. Okay. I think now, okay, I will refresh and I save this. And when as soon as I refresh this page, it will stop the movement. Right. Okay. Here you see. Right. Now, the other thing that here you see, normally, uh, here is the image. I just write the Sigiri 4.jf5f, but no one asked me why don't you show the path of this image? Why don't you mention the path of this image? Why don't you ask that question? Yes. Yes, alter. Okay, very good, very good. Thank you. I will mention it here. uh, the use of this alter tag is this. When here you see alter tag, right? I will show you that alter tag by making some error in the tag. මම මේ tag එකේ වැරැද්දක් කරලා ඔයාලට පෙන්නන්නම් මේ alter tag එක කොහොමද එන්නේ කියලා. I will remove this I and save it. I know that then the image will not appear here. You see, I will refresh it. Yes, Namai, what is the question? Ask any question. Yes, that's why. Yes, of course. Okay, I will refresh it. Here the image no appear image, but wait, I will show you that. This alt tag is actually need when there is a slow internet connection. It will take some time to load the image. At that time, this image, the image of Sigirier of Palace will appear. That is the need of this alt tag. But it won't work here. Okay. මේ alt tag එකේ වමනා මොනවාද ළමයි? When there is a slow internet connection, we know that we have that experience. To load the image, it will take some time, right? To load the image, it will take some times. At that time, I did not save it. At that time, we can see the name of the image or the description of the image. That is the need of that alt tag. Here you see, right? I wanted to show you, but it won't work here because it is very fast and it won't take that. Right. Then IMG right? Because here, yeah, some student told gave me the answer. I did not show the path of this image because the image and my web page is in the same folder. I will show you that. Here is my web page and folder. Here seminar English medium, and in that folder I kept this. Here you see. Yes, this is the image that I took. I think මම මේක වෙන්න ඕනි image එක. So This is my web page. Okay, this is my web page. Here is a Sigiriya 2. So in the same folder, if I use it in another place, I have used that another image also. Okay, I will show you it. Right here, we can see what is the name of the image here. Yes, Sigiriya 4 is the name of the image. I will take the next one. I will take the next one. Okay. Here's question. Yes, of course. But yes, some student ask me, sir, do you know anything about how create a web page publish on the internet? Actually, we need a web host and I think මං ඒ ටික දැන් explain කරන්න ගියොතින් අපිට පොඩි වෙලාවක් ගන්නවා. I will anyway first I will finish this and explain it. Okay, right. I will keep it in mind and here you see. Actually, among we need a domain name, right? When we create this our website using the static website, when we create a website in our local machine, we need the domain name. So domain name is unique address. Okay, so then we have to get that domain name, and also we need the web host. Web host mean space in the internet. We have to pay both of these, right? Both of these we have to pay. It depend on the bytes, how much capacity we get in the internet. It depend on that. And now as example, if we get a 15 GB space in internet by as using a web host, I think we have to pay nearly 10,000 or 15,000 per year. Then we can publish it using FileZilla like that software, right? To transfer. Uh, of course, there are free web hosts. There are free web hosts. I also have used that these WordPress, but they give us only very small amount of space, right? Just like 3 GB or so on. If we need more and more, we have to use. We have to pay that. Okay, I will show you a website that I have created later on. අපි ඉස්සෙල්ලා මේක ඉවර කරලා ඉඳමු. මං හිතන්නේ දිගින් දිගට ප්‍රශ්න આવත් අපිට මේකට answer කරන්න බැරි වෙනවා, මේ ටික කරගන්න බැරි වෙනවා. Okay, then next time, because this is very important. Writing for the O level paper is our main purpose, right? I know that students are very interested of the other special things. They are very interesting. Okay, now here you see, uh, I will use it in my notepad. Yes, now I am going to get these both of these. I will take at once all these two. Okay, right, copy. And here is my notepad. I will paste them here. Yes, it seems that there is another question. Okay, before that I will paste it here. Right, yes. Question. Yes, 00. Yes, 00 web host also we can do that, of course. Uh, but they are not trustworthy sites that we can always use. Here IMG SRC picture Sigiriya 2G. Here you see alter IMG of Singha Padya. That is the description. And here again, here you see this image C colon users user picture. This is the path of the image, right? Because this image is not in that folder, it is in my picture folder, right? Okay, I will save it here. මම මේ images දෙකක්ම ඔයාලට use කරා because most of the students think that we need always the path, right? හැම වෙලේම අපිට path එකක් ඕනේ. If the image is in the same folder, we need not a path because the image is there. That's why. But here you see, here I have mentioned the path. C colon user picture C to JFIF. I will show you that image. Uh, Here I will refresh it and show you the output of that. Here refresh. I think I forgot to save it. Yes, this is the one. Yes, I will make it when I open many windows difficult to handle because I have to do several things that you cannot see. Save, and meanwhile it will get in slow even. Yes, here you see uh, though these all these images are similar images, but the places are different places, right? So I will show you how can we get the path of an image. Lamai, how do we get the path of an image? I will open that in my picture folder and show you, right? Here is my picture folder. I will open it. Here is the picture. Yes, this is what this is the image that I got, right? How do you get this path? Just right click and you go to properties. Then you get a property window like this, and you can copy the uh, path from here, right? Uh, Access, where is the path? Here you see location. This is the location, so you can copy this location like this and paste it in the uh, notepad, right? This is how you get the location. Okay, I think it is clear, and I close it. Okay. Then I think it is clear now about the images, Mahitan images. The tag image is also very important because in almost all the past papers had this tag, right? That means image tag. This is very important again. You should know everything in image tag. Okay, so let's go it again. IMG is for image, SRC attribute, and uh, I want to see the time even of 85. And okay, let's go quickly. I think otherwise, right then. Here, the other thing is the P center, you know, that center clause, and here is the paragraph, right? In paragraph also there are some important things. I will copy and paste it here. Control V. Here you see P4 paragraph C Giria is considered as 8. SUP mean superscript. Now we want to get this 8 like that, and SUP close. Wonder of the world, and let's see the output here. I will save this, and I don't know whether I have to go fast. Hemonotwad තේරෙයිද දන්නේ අපි මේක පොඩක් පැහැදිලිවම බලමු අපිට පාස් පේපර්ස් වලට ආන්සර් කරගන්න බැරි වුණොත් තමයි ප්‍රශ්නයක් වෙන්නේ අපි මැනේජ් කරගන්න බලමු. Okay, here you see Sigiri is considered as the eighth. Here is what that I told you, superscript for SUP for superscript. And here B for bold and here underline. These are the, this is in paragraph, right? So we can get a paragraph. For that we use P tag. Here you see we use that P tag. Uh, Not this one, but the other one here. Here you see Sigiriya is considered as 8. Now here as I closed it SUP, it won't get the others superscript. එතකොට මේ TH විතරක් superscript කරගන්න ඕන සාත මේ open close. Wonder of the world, okay, it is okay. Here underline King Kashap and here close it. For this same thing, for this same tag, we can use emphasis. මම ඒක use කරලා පෙන්නන්නම් EM. There is also em tag also we can use for the same purpose. That mean to underline em. Sorry, not the underline but the italic. Okay, sorry. ඒක underline වලට නෙවෙයි italic වලට ඕන අපි ඒක italic කරලා බලමු. Right. What happened when we use emphasis tag? Emphasis tag එක use කරා මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා බලමු. So I use it and save it and let's refresh. Here you see what happened. Here King Kashyap is now underlined. I use emphasis tag. So what happened? Refresh. You see here it italic. Italic for the italic we can use I, the tag I and em both. Okay. So remember that also. And here is okay. Then let's get the other appeal making. Yes, there are three types of list we have. Those three types of list are ordered list, unordered list, and the definition list. So this is the ordered list. Here you see ordered list, copy, and I will place it here. Leave a line and paste here OL type equal 1, right? So Anuradhapura, Dagaba, Polonnaruwa, like that there is a list, right? So I will save it here, save, and let's see the refresh. Here you see list. This list is ordered list 1, 2, 3, 4. That is ordered list, but we can change this type, right? By changing one, we can get, if I use one, what happened here? If I use A, then it will become ABC. Okay, save, and when I refresh it will become ABC. Okay, if I use here capital A, what happened? Then it will become capital ABC, right? Always I have to say what I if I change anything there, and again refresh. You see here ABCD. Okay, then we have uh, unordered list. What is the unordered list? Yes, here are the unordered list. UL type. I will copy it here, copy, and get it here. This is my new page. Okay, leave a line there like this. I will get it here. Control V. Yes, UL type. UL type circle mean we can see the output. I will save this and get it here. Refresh. Uh, Refresh. Here you see, as I mentioned, the attributes value as circle, it became circle. If I use here square, what happened? The bullets become square, squared bullets. SQUARE. I think it is correct spelling. Balamu correct the spelling. SQUARE square. Okay, here. Yes, these are the square, right? So in the same manner, we can use this disk. This also we can use here for the this. Then next one is අපි ඉක්මනින් පොඩක් බලාගෙන යන්න වෙනවා as there is a time problem. So here DL definition list. Here is the definition list. I will use it here. Copy. And what is this definition list? What is the difference between these three lists? Here you see historical places in here DL4 definition list, DT4 definition term, and DD4 definition data. Yes, api output taken. Let's see the output and easy to understand that here and refresh. Here you see this in this website. This Here is the topic, just like list with the topic historical places in Sri Lanka, and here are those Anuradhapura, Polonnaru, like that, right? If you want to bold this, we have to use B tag and everything there we can use. And here is a no, this is my source, and this is the mix type one. Here you see uh, DL, DT. Again, I have used UL type square Anuradhapura, like that. Okay. Copy, and here Control V. Let's see the output. That means here uh, list and the number bullets both, right? In this list, here you see, here history places in Sri Lanka, these are the bullets. Okay, then another one, uh, yes, මේකත් අපි ගමු. You will close list. Let's see this. Quickly I will use it and go to table because table is very important. Copy, and here we go. Right. Control S. If there is any question, please ask me, and refresh. Here is that this is the mix type. You see here, this is the mix type uh, list, right? Here, ordered list, unordered list, definition list. This is the mix type list, right? Okay. Then let's go to this table. මම table එකෙන් පස්සටක් ගාලා එන්නම් papers වලට. Right, here is the table. Actually, I will get this. මම මේ පොඩ්ඩ අරගන්න ටක් ගාලා. Here table. Control V. Then you see here table border equal 1, and let's see the output and understand this. Control S. And here is the page. Refresh. Here you see table, timetable, and here is the time Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and here again timetable. Okay, now let's discuss that. Here the caption is now okay, border. If there is no border, what happened? You see here, I will remove this. I cut, and because I want to paste it again, here I save it, and you can see that there is no border. Without border, there is a list. Here you see, in the normally the web pages are developed in borders, but we cannot see that as there is no border, right? Most of the web pages develop in tables, in tables. That is the normal method. Here you see, now we cannot see the borders because it won't appear because we did not give the command, right? Here I remove it. Here you see, and again I use Control V, border equal 1, and save it. So now there will be a border. Here you see. Okay, I think it is clear. Now we have, that is why we have to give border equal 1. If I change this 1 into 10 like that, what happened? That border become thick and thicker. Yes, here you see. Here you see the border. This is what we call as border, right? So I will change it again. Uh, not that one. This one. Here I use it again, one. And caption. What is this caption? Caption is, normally it is default. If we use only the caption, it is on top of the table, right? Here table, caption, timetable, caption, right? It is normally always the caption center, so we need not to tell that alignment is the default center. If we want to get it left align or right align, then we have to give that command. Okay, so here timetable, and here you see caption align equal bottom, but we have written it not the bottom but the top. The command has given as align bottom mean, that is why here timetable for 2021 is here. You see the bottom is this is what we call as, this is also a caption. So there are two captions, just like top of the table and the bottom of the table, both places can be captions, right? So uh, how we use that caption is, for that we use align equal bottom. Then here, right now I want to make this table. Okay, I will save this file, save and refresh it, and okay, now it became normal. Now I want to give a Monday. Now we are going to create our timetable just like few periods and have the time. Let's see that. I'll be making them. Next one. Okay, then here you see a TR. What do you mean TR? TR tag means table row. This time, this a table creates always with the rows. So when there are one row, then when we go another row, it become a table, right? So this is first row. Here highlight the first row, right? This is the second row. I will take that second row. Here's question. After table data, normally we don't use that. Someone asked me whether we can use this caption below, that means bottom caption after the table. Normally we don't do that. Normally we write the caption top of the table, right? Table top එකේ තමයි ඒක ලියන්නේ. එතන ලිව්වට ඒක මං හිතන්නේ එහෙම එන්නේ නැහැ. මම check කරලා නැහැ because no, the normal way is that, right? Okay, we can check it whether it comes, but normally we write it like that. Okay, for the papers also like that, so we have to always practice with the with the papers වලට හරියන විදිහට තමයි අපි ඉගෙන ගන්න ඕන. Whether it is possible or not, we have to do that, right? So here I will apply the second row. Control V. uh, I did not copy it. Okay, what is the other question again? Yes, bottom, bottom. We have to use it as bottom. Uh, then here, yes, when you ask the question, I have to answer meanwhile I am doing this. That's why it will, because you cannot see that now. Okay, here is the second row. Okay, I will get that second row like this. Table row is another table row and copy it here. Here, I will use it here. Give a space and copy. Now you see that table row, this table row, that means this row, in this row we could appear time Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, so on. And the second row we are going to get the time under this time, the 7:30, and Monday. Here is I have used rose pen. I will clear it you after. Okay. අපි බලමු එක පොඩක් කොහොමද ඒක එන්නේ කියලා. Rose pen and cold span. ඒක තමයි චුට්ටක් ඔයාලට අමාරුවකට තියෙන්නේ. That is what little bit difficult. Oh wait. What happened? Sorry, මේක refresh කරන්න ඕන. Okay, here. Here you see. This is what? ICT, English, maths, science, health. මේක අර rose pen එක ආවේ නැති ඊළඟ row එක දැම්මට පස්සේ තමයි මේ rose pen වැඩ කරන්නේ. Okay, you see here it has mentioned as TD, table data, ICT, right? uh, I will use that row also. When I use the third row, you can appear what happened to this TR. Sorry, uh, here TR, TD, 830. I have delete some. Okay, copy and use it here. Control V and save it here and refresh. Let's see what happened. Reload. You see here, this is what we call as row span. If I use here, you see as here, if I use TD here also, ICT, I will use it here. 130. Control V and If I use it here, ICT, what will happen? ICT. That means here you see when we consider this in this 7:30 also ICT and 8:30 also ICT in both cells. But here I merge cells. By when we merge cells, we can use this row span and col span. When we in cells in two rows, when we merge, we use this row span, and if we use the same row, then col span. Okay, here you see I use another TD, the data. I entered another data. Now you can see what happened here. You see what happened to the table. You see here because uh, the cell here it comes here, right? ICT, the cell here should be come to here, and here goes here, and here goes here, and here final here. So that's why we have to delete one ICT in the next row. Next row එකේ තියෙන ICT එකේ නිසා අපි මෙන්න මේක delete කරනවා. Because we have that in the same row here. Okay, delete and save and refresh. That is what you have to uh, understand. This is the place that there can be some confused places. Okay, then another one row span එක කියලා මටක් ගාලා එන්නම් papers වලට here. Then here is the call span. Yes, this is what I want to tell you. Here you see call span, call span. Okay, uh, here I will use it here. Dear children, if you want these tags, I can send you to your groups. Okay, then you can easily check even. If you won't, ask me. Right here you see table row, TR for table row, and TD for table data. And here how many cells I have merged? 5 cells, right? Because I am going to use this interval. Now let's see that. Control S4, save, and here I refresh and I can use reload even. Here you see interval. Here is the interval, right? So uh, all these 1 2 3 4 5 cells have been merged. That's why I mention it as here 10:30 is here. If I delete this also, what happened? It will become one cells like this. Okay, so 10:30 that is here, and TD call span. Yes, okay, I will send. Here you can see here, you see here, 5 mean these 5 cells, right? These 5 cells mean 5. If I, okay, I will change that and show you. I will use it 3. What happened 3? When I use 3, save and refresh as 3. You see here, only 3 cells merge, right? That's how it works. Okay, so we have to use, if we use 10, no problem, because there are no 10 cells, no. You see here, if I use 10, no problem. Here you see, මෙහි තිබ්බනම් තමයි I merge කරන්නේ. But there are only 5. So it is not a problem. The increase, the exceed the limit, no problem of the cells, right? Because there are limited cells, right? Better we can use the amount, the exact amount, because we are facing a exam, right? Okay, I think these are the most important areas that we have to do. And now I am going to do this paper, right? Past papers, actually, I know that most of the student may have done this, right? So now we are going to get the output what we learned so far, right? They are in the O-level paper. Now what we did here will be in output from the O-level paper. So let's see those. Uh, Here is my paper 2016 question from O-level papers. Okay. Okay, I think that's why maybe those who use smartphone maybe a little bit problem as the screen is smaller. Anyway, I will tell you එක කොටසක් මේකේ නෑ. I will get the paper here. So here is the third question, right? 2016 third question. In first part, I could not find a question from first part, but in second part, there is the question like this. Okay, each of the following statement has a blank space. Identify the most suitable term to fill in the blank space from three option given within brackets. Okay, let's discuss it. In addition to an internet connection, a space is an essential component to publish a website. Then one student asked me about the publishing of a website, right? So here is that. Uh, yes, what the question? Yes, good. They are answering me. Very good. Thank you. Yes, here for the first one is web host. Now, what is the meaning of web host? What the need of web host? Here, why can't we get the other two? Why can't we get the other two as the answer? Here you see content management software. In addition to an internet connection, is an essential component to publish a website. Now you should understand why we can't get the content management software, because when we use content management software just like Joomla or WordPress or Drupal, when we as soon as we write the tags and publish it at once publish, right? So then we need not that. That is here in addition to internet connection. It is questioning in addition to internet connection, because there is internet connection and an essential component to publish a website. But here we need not in content management system, we know we need not a publisher, because the publishing part is there, right? So we need not a separate publisher. That's why here web host is needed for that. Web host is needed because we cannot get the space, right? Uh, this is I will show you. This is how I created this. This is my website. I use. I the, Here you see this is my website. That means I use this in WordPress, right? This is how මේක දෙන්න. එතකොට බොහොම පොඩ්ඩයි ළමයි ඉඩ. මේක දැන් මම මේන්ටේන් කරගෙන ගිහිල්ලත් නැහැ ගොඩක් දවසකින්. අර first at the first time corona I use this website for all the students that can get easily. That's why I use very few YouTube videos at that time, but there are many video in that channel, so you can go and watch them. This is my WordPress, using WordPress website, right? And here that is a blog. It is connected with the blog also, right? It is connected with the blog, and both we can see that they are in the same place, both, right? Okay. Then here is the paper again. I think then next one, it is clear now. B space is used in creating a dynamic website, right? Is dynamic website. What is the answer, Lama? Yes, someone answer me. Yes, content management software. Here you see, you can understand that for B, uh, content management software file transfer protocol web user group is used in creating a dynamic website. At the first starting of my lesson, I explained you there are two types of website as static websites and dynamic websites is used in creating a dynamic websites. මම ඔයාලට පෙන්නුවත් ඒකේ අරගෙන images content management වල Drupal, Joomla and WordPress. So text images and sound are components of what are those? Web content. That means the content of a website can be there, images, sound, videos, everything there. Okay. And regular updating of website is an important part of. Yes, we have to update. If we create a website, actually we have to update them, otherwise very old things are there, right? Sometimes in the in government sector also, they have created that website, I think 3 or 4 years back, the still those details are there. So these updating a website is very important, right? uh, Blog and website. Actually, we can use blog. If I want to give you some idea about a lesson, I can use a blog. So www.blogger.com, using that website, we can create, just it is just like writing a letter to a paper, right? It is just like that method. So we can publish what we want using that blogger. That is a that is a free and free service, and also there is a but actually it is as free service. So you can write blogs and give you ideas, especially at this time we can use for the education very well, right? Then website is normally we create using this HTML and doing that. Actually, in that blogger also the tags there, but it doesn't matter. We can write as in Word or somewhere we write the same manner. We can create the blog. So you can practice and test these things because you are free at these days now. Okay, then that is the first part, and here second part of the paper. Yes, and here we can, what we did is, now we are practicing. Here head, I told you that after head there is a title, so here human elephant conflict is number one, is for title. And the number two, there is some problem in the text, so they have given you bonus mark. So here 2 and 3 both you can get H2, right? And H4, uh, H4 is here face. අපි දැන් පොඩ්ඩකට කලින් අරගෙනවා face equal Arial, color equal black. So what should be here? Here should be font. The element font should be here, right? Font. Then uh, here face. Then 4 is close there, and Arial. Here 5 SRC. Line. Yes, what the question there? Yes, 5 SRC, and 6 is, this is what we wrote earlier as the uh, paragraph, right? 6 is for paragraph. This is a paragraph. This is this elephant is population, like that. It is a paragraph, and here there is a table border. Here we have that මේ බලන්න අපි කරපු ඔක්කොම දේවල් මෙතන center and table border. This table is in center, that's why here mentioned as the center. Okay, the table normally we got as a default align left, no, but here center table border equal 1. Now we so that caption records of death. Here you see records of death. එතකොට බලන්න දැන් මෙතන අපි අර කරපු පොඩ්ඩම මේ ඇත්තට මේක very easy question. You should not miss this, right? In every year same text you will get, right? What we learned here and what we discuss here will get. Here you see, then the how it forms a table. TH is for what? That is important thing. TH4 table heading. Always these headings are in bold, right? Here you see ear, what is this? Humans, elephants, they are in bold. That's why they are TH4 table headings. And here TH ear, yes. This is what here in the top here. Then center again. TRTD 2013. ඒ අපිට මේ ටික මේ data align කරගන්න center align කරගන්න තමයි ඒ center කියන එක දීලා තියෙන්නේ tr td 2013 td align equal center 71 is here and td align center again because we want to make this data center line. That's why here use it. Okay, so center close and table close, this is what here. Then we have content here center for right 80 copy value and 7, but the number 7 here you see align equal center, right, paragraph equal center, and 8 we get the 8 a after a normally we know that this is a link for what http elephant conservation.org, that is a website. So when we want to log into that website we need to make a link. When making a link we use href. A mean for anchor. Anchor is very in those days software we use anchor symbol for when making a link එකක් හදන ඉස්සර අපි use කරේ අර anchor එකක ලකුණ anchor that නැංගුරම we call that. So today we use that some chains, two chain symbol. So still there a is for anchor. uh, I think that is easy. For here is the here all the tags are mentioned here, right? Then let's go to yes, any question there? Okay, good, thank you Lamai giving the answers. And next question is sorry අපි ඊළඟ එකට යන්නේ අපේ හදාගත්ත මෙතන තියෙන්නේ, and this is 2016 and this is 2017. You see here, that's why I told you this is very easy question and you will collect nearly 13 around 13 15 marks for this question when we get both questions. That mean first question and second both when we consider. Right here you see here are 3 marks here, 34. Actually, these are very easy. Which of the following is HTML can be used to provide substitute information for an image if a user cannot view the image due to slow internet connection? Yes, yeah, a student asked me this question, what is the need of ALT? Yes, here is that answer, right? When there is a slow internet connection, it will take some time to load the image. At that time, we have to wait. If the image that we do not expect is there, it is in vain our time, no, right? So when we use that alt tag, if someone wait and can read the information of the image, if it is not necessary for the certain person, he can uh, search another image, right? That is the purpose of that. ALT is the description of the image. By reading the description of the image, we can wait until it loads if it is needed. Okay, so that is the need of ALT. What is the so here ALT alter is the answer for that. And 35, question number 35. What is the correct HTML code segment for creating the hyperlink? Ministry of Education. දැන් මම අර ඔයාලට Ministry of Education එකට ගිහිල්ලා තමයි පෙන්නන්නේ. Okay, there are some question I think students are answering. Yes, good. They are answering. So I don't mind that and give you the answer quickly. Right, then 35 is the second answer. This is the correct one. AHREF. මේ අපිට ගන්න බෑ. Here you see a name. There is no such tag. A URL. There is no such tag. There is only the AHREF. And after that, there should be the link page or the website. Okay, so the second answer is the answer for that. And here, which of the following HTML tags can be used to make a numbered list in HTML? Now I show you how to use the numbered list, and here it should be OL ordered list, and the third answer is the one. And here for the third question, uh, okay, we have the sufficient time. And here you see that doc type HTML. Here is also that මෙතන අපිට මේ ඔක්කොම ලියන්න පුළුවන්, right? Okay. milk crisis here. That is the heading. You can see it heading and what should be here. මෙතන මොනවද මේ වෙලා තියෙන්නේ milk crisis in just like sent, you know. So there should be, when we answer the question we have to consider the output definitely, right? When you answer the HTML question in O level paper, definitely you will get a output image, output of a web page. So looking at that output you can answer. That is why I am telling you this is not difficult question, so you should not miss this. Milk crisis here, and that is here you have the answers. So the center is the answer for that. And then next one, number 2 here, SRC. Then we know that the here should be IMG. අපිට ඇත්තට මේක දිහා බලන්න නැතුවනත් ආන්සර් කරන්න පුළුවන්. IMG SRC here. That is this milk crisis, the uh, name of the image. That mean milk crisis, the name of the image. It is a JPG format. And here P, here you see P, align equal, what is this? Kiribat. Kiribat is align equal left, no? Sorry, that means this paragraph එකම justify, align equal justify. Here Kiribati is right align, that means I italic for that. And also we can use if there were emphasis තිබ්බනම් අපිට ගන්න තිබ්බේ දෙක එකක් okay. But here it is better I Kiribat for that. Here you see is a traditional dish. Okay, then number 5, let's see new year. Make a bold then number 5 should be bold B for that. Here is the B. Make it B කියලා එකක් yes here then here is a list. What type of list? You can see that මේක තියෙන්නේ bullets, that mean unordered list එක. Then number 6 should be UL. Yes, UL. එතකොට අපිට එච්චරයි තියෙන්නේ. No, here's number 7. uh, number 7 it goes as here you see මෙන්න මෙතන 4 may half කියන එක කියන්නේද superscript and sup for 1 and sub for 2, then it becomes half නේද මේක උඩට යනවා, the 1 it goes top and the number 2 goes below. Then that is how it creates here 7 and 8. So the same here, teaspoon also there is like that, 7 for SUP and 8 for SUB. So that is the answer for that. And අපිට මේ කොටස නම් එන්නේ ඉන්ටර්නෙට් ඊමේල් එක නිසා අපි ඒ ටිකට ටච් කරන්න නැතුව ඉඳමු. Then let's go to question number 2018 paper. So here you see what is the correct HTML statement for inserting an image. In 2018 අපි දැන් මේක හොඳටම we discuss very deep. And what is this image? Image is img src, and that is the answer. What is the second where is the wrong place? Img href. Yes, there is no such tag, so we cannot take second one. Image, the word has written as image, so that is also not a correct statement. Img is the correct one. And here img alt equal img, after img there should be definitely src source, right? So the first one is the correct answer. And here question number 3, that mean question 2018 second part. So there is also the output is top here like this. Now you can see here this is without table. මේ තියෙන එතකොට අර table කියන tag attribute එක නැතුව ලියපු table. Okay, let's see from the beginning. අපි බලමු. Yes, here body html, but here is no head part. In here there is no head part in this page. Just directly write in the body. Okay, h2 is the size of the, and here tips for healthy life. What happened these letters? They are italic, they are in italic, so we have to write it I. There should be මෙතන තියෙනවා ටික. Here are the answer letters, so I will go through quickly. මම මෙතන එක යන්න ඉක්මනින්. And two, and here healthy.jpg, healthy life, okay. And here two, question number three, number two is for center. Here two is center for, and img is the image, and three is src. And question number four, this is alter. Healthy life is the explanation or the description of the image, right? Then here again, two, we discussed that, two, three. This is question number uh, 4 is also okay, and 5 is you will unordered list, right? Eat a variety of foods from each of the uh, uh, table, each of the following 5 food groups every. Yes, here is a table. You can see that actually there is no table border, so only the table. That's why here food type th is here, you see th. And here what is that, not, it is not so clear. uh, yes, okay. We can see it here. Healthy food type and examples. Yes, here those are th food type, and again examples. Those are as bold as heading, right? Then here are tr, and here is td. Actually this is a table, but you see here in the image you cannot see a table because the border is not there. That's why I mentioned when I told you that table, okay. So question number 6 is again table close, and 7, mm, A here href, then this should be definitely A. That means link. When we make a link, we have to use A. And 8, as earlier, sub, and here it is, right? This image is not so clear, that's why you cannot see that. So that is the answer for that question. And 2019 is the next one. When we consider this 2019 paper, that is the one that we got very recently, right? Question number 29. Consider the following list rendered by a web browser. Yes, web browser, this is the output. Which of the following HTML tags are required to create the above list? Yes, actually we cannot get DA definition list, and here is a, UL and list. Okay, so the answer is fourth one. Here UL for unordered list, and list is this. 30th one, which of the following statements related to web page development are correct? The content shown in dynamic web pages may vary according to user input or time. Yes, that's true. Dynamic web pages are created only using HTML. Uh, Actually, that is dynamic web pages. We need not only, though they are writing HTML, the dynamic web pages we use normally the those software we know that Joomla and WordPress on. Web authoring tools can be used to create web pages. Now we discuss that, and when we look at that, these two are correct, A and C. And then 31. Which of the following tags can be used to HTML character formatting? That means for the characters, what are the tags we can use here? Actually, the answer is the first one. Why we can consider why we can't take the others. BR for break. That is not only for the fonts, text. Here asking about the characters, right? others okay, but here you see paragraph, and these are මේ දෙක නම් tags වලට එනවා characters you underline and emphasis for italic. So here we can see that italic, bold, underline, and again italic. So this is the answer, right? All these are goes with the uh, text එකකට කරන්න පුළුවන් editing formatting here. Okay, so the first one is the answer. Fourth one, consider the following statement. Uh, yes, here A to F, identify the most suitable term to fill each blank from the list given below. Write down the statement label and the matching item. Yes, here determines the correspondence between domain name and IP address on the internet. Yes, that is a we know that conversion, this DNS server, what is the functioning of DNS server? URL convert into IP address. So that is the function of these. Determine the correspondence between domain name and IP address. Yes, domain name and the IP address. So the B is used to transfer large file from one computer to another over the internet. Here are the answers for that. File transferring protocol is that protocol is the method of sending in internet, right? So that is what file transferring method of file transferring is one of the most important protocol for email transport between email server. Yes, SMTP is the answer. Simple mail transferring protocol is the one. And D is the top level domain for the domain name www.ni.lk. Yes, in that there are country domain and field domain, like that there are two types of domains. Country domains are .lk, .jp, .in, like that, India, Japan, like that. And for the field, just like org, organization, gov, government, so on, there are top level domains. And E uh, could be used to find out web pages whose URL are not known. Yes, when we don't know the URL, as you normally we use the search engines, right? Google search engine, Yahoo search engine, like that, MSN search engine. Those are we can use. Being separates the username and the domain name of an email address. Yes, that normally it is very easy question. That at sign is here. Yes, here should be the at sign. Yes. So those are the answers for that. And okay, then next one. Second part, choose from the example given in the list. Write down the correct examples. Each of the labeled item A to D given below. You are only required to write the label and the corresponding example. Yes. Here web browser, here are the answers. Actually web browsers is Mozilla Firefox is the one. And programming language for dynamic web content creations, for that we can use this Joomla, sorry, PHP. And here content management is the Joomla. Web authoring tools is Sierra Composer. And content management system is Joomla. So these are the answers for that. And here is the third and the last one. Uh, yes, we can see this image and answer. Uh, yes, there is time. Okay, exact time we can finish it. Right here. Uh, HTML and title dengue fever, then title is here, then one should be definitely head. So very easy that to find out because title is here. Always title is in between head, right? So body open, and here center dengue fever. What is and how to stop it? Here is that dengue fever. what is it and how to stop it ඒක center වෙලා තියෙනවා h1 තමයි use කරලා තියෙන. Let's see that yes h2 is the size of the font is not so big, so that's why we have to use that h2 there. And here it has mentioned the answer වල ඇත්ත ඒක මේ තියෙන්නේ. Yes, H1 and AK. So here H2 and that is how we have to find the answers. So I will tell you the answers there. Uh, next one is IMG, and next one is the P paragraph. That is third one, fourth one. Here align center paragraph, and uh, fourth is that, and uh, fifth one is TH align center. Can here you see that here dengue fever signs, symptoms, and fever prevention tips. Those are table headings, just like right. And I will from the beginning. I will read the question. Head H2 IMGP TR for table row, and TH for table heading, and TD for table data. UL unordered list here, and ordered list here, and finally we get the HREF for A. Here is A, and here HREF. I think I wanted to finish the paper exact time because 9 o'clock we have to finish it. So I think uh, you may got what I wanted from this seminar. Uh, okay. Uh, And furthermore, we have some more seminars, and I ask you to kindly, request you to participate these seminars, and get ready for your O level, and don't leave from your education. I know that this under this situation, most of the students feels like that, but don't make strong right for to sit the exam. And I wish you all the best, and be safe until you sit the exam, and wish you all the best, and good night all of you.